I did not try that, to be honest.
Okay, what is this? What is this?
Breakfast. First thing in the morning.
Курочку, потом на вкус скорпиона.
Not very common in America.
We never tried.
Kind of taste that I've never tried.
I don't think I could eat it.
This is probably the most difficult country I've ever been to.
This is my first time in Korea, and so on the airplane ride over, I had the red pepper paste, and it came in a little tube, and I was very surprised that it just came in a tube and you just put it all over your food.
Or you just squirt it in your mouth. Like toothpaste, you put it on your toothbrush. I should have brought it with me, but anyway. Take it off and you can put it on your kimchi. Spice it up even more. The taste is very spicy, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I love Korean food, but for me, the most shock will be, the octopus or the crab. When they give it to me, but it was alive, and then they put it in the boiled water, and they were suffering, I mean, I love it because the taste it was really good because it's a fresh food, but they were alive. It's shocking for me because we don't do like this. When you go in Mexico and buy the fish food, it's already dead. So for me, it was the most shock. And also when I go like to the shops, for example, to the convenience store, and you can find the octopus, and the octopus is the dehydrator, like is in a bag, in a plastic bag, and you can take it, the fish, the octopus. This is for me the most impacted or shocked, but I love it. I mean, I love it, yeah.
I saw duck bulgogi for breakfast once, and that was pretty shocking to me. Breakfast. First thing in the morning. Yeah, because I thought it would be dinner or lunch, or maybe lunch, but probably dinner. Not really, no. It's like eggs or a lot of carbs, like pancakes, waffles, maybe bacon too, but definitely not duck. Yeah, too heavy. Exactly, that's what it is.
I think that there's two things that I have not tried to eat. One is the octopus that you chop, that is still moving, and you should eat it. I did not try that, to be honest. The other thing is silkworms. So I will not. I've eaten bugs before, but I have not tried this, no.
When I saw there's a plate with pork belly, it's not something we usually eat, especially us. And then when I saw it, okay, what is this? What is this? not ew, but what is actually this? And then someone said it was pork belly, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna. No, I don't think I'm gonna try it. It's pork, but yeah. No, Canadian people do not eat pork. They eat bacon.
They do sometimes, like in tacos.
Is it
super
Mexican?
Common, yeah,
it's more Mexican than Canadian.
Yeah.
The most shocking Korean food that I have tried was lotus in a sesame sauce. I've never had anything like that. It was delicious. We don't have texture like that in the United States. I don't think we really eat it at all. So I really enjoyed it. I liked it very much. A+.
Okay, well for me, I'm a pescatarian, so I don't eat chicken, beef. The only thing I eat is fish and obviously vegetables and eggs and cheese. 22 years now, and everything has meat in South Korea. I've been to over 50 countries now. This is probably the most difficult country I've ever been to. Every time I look at something, it's like, for example, I got a vegetable sandwich today. It was 2,000 South Korean won. Excellent deal. I get the vegetable sandwich, big piece of ham in it. They could have called it ham sandwich. It might have sold better, in fact, but they called it vegetable sandwich. Everything else, too, I grabbed that even has fish in it. I look at it. Oh, yeah, pork, beef, kimchi, pork, beef. So it's been a little challenging for me. Even a lot of the fish I find has beef, somewhere in it. Domino's Pizza. Looked fantastic. Went to Domino's Pizza. They had a beautiful looking, tiger prawn pizza. And then you look at the fine print, sprinkled with beef dust. I mean, really? I mean, even if I used to eat meat a long time ago, I don't remember mixing beef and seafood that much. I mean, so a little bit strange. They like meat. They liked a lot of meat. Anywhere they can put it. It's a little tricky.
I stayed in a hotel and I got up in the morning and was walking around and I saw a lot of seafood and squid, and that was very shocking for breakfast food to have seafood, and which not very common in America. Seafood only maybe dinner in America.
целиком жареные маленькие крабы. Хрустящую оболочку, и вкус был сначала похож на курочку, потом на вкус скорпиона. Ну, в общем, это очень странный вкус, но он понравился, в принципе. Не едят. Во фритюре не жарят целых крабиков маленьких. Они так его не едят.
Меня как бы не удивило, но мне как-то стало непривычно от того, что тут продаются сосиски прям в упаковках по одной штучке, прям готовые сразу. Потому что у нас продаются сосиски замороженными, и их несколько штучек. Или же у нас продается одна большая нитка такая сосисок сплетенная. А тут они прям одни и сразу готовые.
Еще меня удивило, что здесь в супермаркетах ты можешь приготовить лапшу и дополнительно взять кусочек сыра, например, так, те же самые сосиски, соус маленький. Когда у нас нужно все покупать по отдельности и готовить дома. А здесь ты можешь делать это прямо здесь и сейчас, сделать любой себе перекус, взять даже в магазине перекус и все съесть.
Most shocking is a live octopus. When we first realized that Koreans eat a live octopus, it was very scary and very shocking. We never tried, but maybe we will try it.
The first food that I ate when I came here was kimchi, that I know now that is very spread, and at the moment for me that I've never been here and I never tasted was quite shocking because it's a kind of taste that I've never tried, but now after 2 weeks I like it, and I think that I will try also to eat it in Italy if I find it. Yeah. It's great. And every time I go to my lunch, I kind of miss if they don't give me kimchi. So I became a little bit of like Korean people, I think.
I think it's the octopus where when you get served it on the plate, it's all like moving around. On YouTube, I haven't tried it. It's shocking. I don't think I could eat it.
For me, it was to try living octopus. It was on the main market Gwang in Seoul. And one girl, she was sitting next to me and she said that I can try it. And I tried and it was really shocked. It was the first time when I tried something living to eat. It was a strange feeling. It was not bad. It was cold. It was strange. It was moving inside. I could feel it here. It was really funny feeling. I have a video of the octopus which was moving on the plant, and I even sent it to my family, and they were really shocked that it's possible to see it on the plate, and even worse that I tried to eat it.
Los mariscos, el desayunar con mariscos, las parrilladas son muy deliciosas, tienen comida de verdad exquisita. Los mariscos los utilizamos para la hora de la comida, posiblemente la cena, pero para desayunar nunca.
I think for me, the food I was least used to was intestine and K-barbecue. I was used to like the rib, the flank steak and everything, but I wasn't used to intestine and tripe, which I know is like very common. And I think there's some Korean dishes that only have that type of meat, so that was a very surprising dish to me. In America, I had never eaten.
I think the most shocking Korean food, probably octopus on a skewer. I saw in Yeongnam Market. No, it wasn't alive. It was dead. Octopus and baby crabs. Shocking. Back in the United States, we don't eat octopus really, or baby crabs. It looked interesting. I didn't want to try it. I don't know, my stomach would take it well. Maybe if I were here longer, I would have tried it.
Well, I still haven't had it, and I don't know where to get it, but I still want to try, and I've seen it on videos. When people eat squid, but alive squid, and they cut the tentacles, and then you see the squid moving all around, I truly want to try that, but I don't know where in Korea I can have that. You don't find that in America or Puerto Rico. I guess it's just something unique. I'm always looking for different and new experiences. I've had horse meat before. It was weird, but I had the time and the opportunity to do it, so I said, why not, right? I'm down to try it.
In Taiwan, Korean food is really popular. Most shocking Korean food is Shin Ramen. A lot of people like this, but it's so spicy. I can't eat that. You know, the pink one. Oh, that one's so spicy. I think Korean people eat too spicy. I don't know if that's true or not. For me, yeah. In Korean cuisine, it's like spicy and sweet.